Hi, I'm Paul, and today's recipe comes from the Middle East, and it's beef kofta, and we're going to start by using nice lean beef mince. So one of the first ingredients we're going to start with is onion. So we're going to add the onion to the lean mince. The next trick is to dip your hands in a little bit of cold water. Start to move the onion through the mince, so you're really squashing it through. So at this stage, we add in some sea salt and just mix that through the mince. And then we're going to add our beautiful fragrant spices. So we have some turmeric, paprika, coriander, cumin, cinnamon, and I put in some smoked paprika and some chili powder. So we're just going to move the spices through and into the mix. To help stop the meat from being too tight, we add an egg into it. And before we mix the egg through, some coriander. And all you can smell at the moment as I'm mixing is all these beautiful, fragrant, aromatic aromas coming out. So taking the water, we're going to turn our barbecue up to high heat. We need the kofta to be able to seal on the barbecue. One of the little tricks is to collect disposable chopsticks, break them in half and soak them in water overnight. This will stop the stick from burning on the barbecue. Take one of these, all I've done is snap them in half, and we're going to take a small ball of kofta, hand into the water. And there's a couple of ways that you can shape kofta. This is probably the more traditional shape. And you can see by having your hands dipped in the water, you get a nice smooth surface and place them down onto a plate. Another way of doing it is to make little tiny meatballs. All right, now we're going to start cooking. We've got our koftas made. The oil's the most important thing from here on in, and we use Alpha 1 rice bran oil. And the reasons for that is three things. Mild flavour, so it allows the kofta spices to really rock. The second thing is it's got to have a high smoke point, and it's got to be able to withstand high temperatures, because we're going to be sealing these koftas off on the solid top. I'm going to use the Alpha 1 rice bran oil. We're just going to give this a little dosing across the top, and then we're going to get some oil into the solid top. Now remember, you can get hot spots on your barbecue, so what we want to do is just turn the heat down on one side. So I've got one where I'm going to start off on a hot side, and then I'm going to move it across to a much cooler side and then cook them. Now we're going to cook our kofta. So we're going to start off on the hot side. That sizzle's really, really important. You know, you've got your solid top nice and hot. So we're just getting a nice quick seal, and we're just going to start to roll them over, and this is going to trap all those beautiful juices that are going to start to come out of the beef. The koftas are cooked now. We've moved them from the hot side, we've moved them across the cool side. So there you go, these are ready. Move them off, lovely and caramelised all the way across. Beautiful little lollipops to hand around in a dinner party. And we can serve this with things like little pita breads and some hung yogurt. It's absolutely fantastic. So there you go, discover the secret of making outstanding beef kofta in your home with Alpha 1.